Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our first episode of Make It Better, the series where we make it better. So today our first one will be the Saturn-12, and as you can see, well, we're taking off now, but this looks mostly like an ordinary Saturn-12. I already did a speed build video on this particular design before, and yeah, it's now passing through 4,500 meters. And you will soon see why it is so special. It's an interesting rocket because it can easily, if you make it, well, I won't tell too many things, but if you make it so that you use it completely, then it can get all the way to Io. And yeah, here we are now getting our apparatus to 35 kilometers, setting target as the other stage. You might be wondering why we're setting target to the other stage. Also just ditching the launch escape system there. And starting our orbital insertion burn. Now, I did make a speed build video on this, like I said earlier. I don't think I've changed too many things. I think I made the launch escape tower slightly taller. And yeah, we are almost in orbit. Passing 1,200 meters a second now. And yeah. And I believe I renamed this rocket the Saturn C-12 because it is, as you will see in a few seconds after I enter into orbit. So here we are, just entering into orbit. I know I'm not being consistent with this, but yeah, here we go. Reach low Earth orbit. And you might be wondering why I'm switching to this vessel here. Well, you will see in just a second why this is so special. You ready for it? Yeah, those are landing gear. This rocket here is fully reusable. Well, almost fully reusable. Unfortunately, it does a very difficult maneuver, and yeah, hitting some pretty high G-forces. Passing 1,500 meters now. So yeah, I think the name of the stage is the Saturn-1B stage. Yeah, Saturn-1B. So here we are. Here's the Saturn-1B stage landing. I could have landed with engines, but you get more energy out of actually landing it if you land it without engines than just with parachutes. Plus, it has more than enough parachutes. And even if it doesn't, you can just add more. It's not that hard. So yeah, now 500 meters. Not bad. Slowing down gradually. And we have stopped our spin. So now just passing through 300 meters. Almost there. Saving, because we're at 250 meters above the ground. And yeah. 17 meters a second. Those parachutes are really actually helpful. I'm trying to fully deploy some of them just because it won't slow down on time otherwise. So yeah, it's looking pretty good at the moment though. And 100 meters, the parachutes are fully deployed. Yay! So we are now touching down. We should be touched down any second now. Going through 50 meters now. Almost touchdown. So close, so close. And touchdown of the Saturn-12C rocket. Well, I guess the first stage of the rocket, really. But yeah, that's really good. So I landed it, yeah. And it's not exactly that impressive, because, you know, it has parachutes. But oh wait, what's this? The second stage of the Saturn-5 is also landing? Sorry, I'm not really good at I'm not good at explaining how sarcastic I can be sometimes. So yeah, the S4B stage is now landing. Well, the S4 stage, I can't remember. And I'm going to land this one too. Can you believe it? Sorry, again, sarcasm. Sorry, guys. So yeah, this is purely aesthetic, but in real life, that was between air quotes, by the way. In real life, the shoots would all be staged so that there wouldn't be any problems and, you know, the G-forces wouldn't rip the chutes or the craft apart. So I tried to do the same thing here. And it looks like it's going pretty well. I'm at 70 meters above the ground now. 2.9 meters a second. Almost touched down, so close. 50 meters. 50 meters and counting. 40 meters. 30 meters, and touchdown at exactly 25 meters. Does that mean that this rocket here is 25 meters tall, or does it just mean that, like, there's a bug? So yeah, let's switch back to our ship that's going to the moon. And, yeah. After we burn towards the moon, we're going to need to do a little bit of reconfiguration. Because that's how the Saturn-12 worked. But guess what? This isn't the Saturn-12, it's the Saturn-12. Which still works exactly like the Saturn-12. So you see that thing I just tapped on there was another Saturn-12 that I did. I just wanted to test that it actually worked before I launched it to the moon. You know, to record a video. Because I'm one of those people that doesn't take chances. So my next video, for example, will be a space shuttle video. Space shuttle of my own design that's really, really ugly. And yeah. It looks good. So just saving now. I have no idea what to name this thing. What stage is it? It's the S8? I think it's the S stage. Yeah, the S8 stage. So we're about to separate stage. Ah, damn! Fairings! Annoying. Let's time warp down. Almost docked. This isn't a mistake. I didn't add any RCS to this. I know the real one had RCS, but I thought this looked better. So yeah, just docking without RCS there, and done. It's really quite easy, and honestly, it's like, not that hard. So here we are, getting our periapsis down to 500 meters above the moon. Just pushing away a little bit. And switching to our stage, because guess what? If you look carefully on it, yes! This stage here is also recoverable! I sound way too enthusiastic about this, but it's true, it is! This stage here is recoverable, with the landing legs and everything. If I really could be bothered to, I would have I would have landed with just the engines, but I'm lazy. You should know that. I haven't uploaded a video. Well, I have. I didn't upload a video on Friday like I was meant to. I'm lazy. So yeah, anyway. Puns over with. Here you see I'm using the landing legs as a sort of air brake. And yeah, we're passing through 5,000 meters now. Pretty good. Later on in the video, I won't spoil too much, but I actually had... So, the system let me backtrack a bit. The software I use for editing my videos is iMovie on Apple. However, iMovie only lets you speed up videos to 2 times speed, so this is currently at 2 times speed, as you can probably tell. And it's not bad, but there was one scene in this which was just going so slowly that I just had to cut it out. I didn't cut it, but I re-recorded it at 2 times speed. So it's at 4 times speed, which you're not meant to be able to do, but you know. So here we are, 250 meters. Should probably talk about what's on screen. Yeah, 250 meters and closing. Looking good at the moment. Don't really know what else to say. I am at 50 meters above the ground, going at 3.4 meters a second. So this is the fastest, actually. I completely overdid it with parachutes. This is the fastest that any of the stages has landed so far. 3.4 meters a second. I think the crash tolerance of those landing legs is like 12 meters a second or something. So, yeah. So, S8 stage landed. So, the game just crashed there, so I had to reload. And, yeah. Let's look at our moon encounter. Ooh, not quite. Ah, too far. I burned too much. No! Go back. Yeah, good. Sorry. Okay, let's try and get that as low as possible. I get it as low as possible. 1, because the O-berth effect. And 2, just because it's simpler. Because then you don't have to eyeball where you stop your time warping. It just automatically stops it. So yeah, here we are. You can see the moon there. This is actually not a very far away flyby. This is actually really close. And here we are decelerating to orbital velocity now. Checking that, and we're going to get into a perfect 10-kilometer orbit. Eventually. So I'm just going to switch to that, which is my other one. It's my other, what's it called? There. Saturn C12. Yeah, it's my other Apollo mission. Ant-Apollo mission. So here we are in orbit of the moon. Yay! So we should be, right about now, detaching the lunar lander. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Yeah, detaching the lunar lander. And, well, I guess we should save first before we do anything else. So let's save it as moon... What should we name it? Moon... No. MEV, Moon Excursion Vehicle, Lunar Excursion Vehicle, landing. Good. So let's not burn too much of that fuel. And we can burn a lot of it if we want to. But I'm trying to make it as efficient as possible. Because I want to be. And also just because efficiency is key here, people. Most people can't... I remember in my early days of landing on the moon, I would take the medium-sized engine. Well, I mean, there wasn't a small one like this. But I'd take the medium-sized free engine, before there was the expansion pack, and an entire big fuel tank. And that is what I would land on the moon on with. So imagine this fuel tank here, and the fuel tank on the mothership, and combine them all together. That's what it took to land on the moon, for me, originally. So don't worry if you can't do it as efficiently as this. And this isn't very efficient. My BFR, Big Falcon rocket, to the Mars, that video focuses on the subject a lot better. And here's another bug. See, with the Mars one, I already explained it, but I didn't start burning my engines until it was too late, the first time around, because the height surface, the height terrain, is wrong. Which is why I said, MEV landing 500 meters, lol, not true. But yeah, let's go to the map view, time warp, and now comes a long, intricate series of extremely boring time warps. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, seriously, I hope you enjoy the time warping and incessant me trying to dock, because I'm not very good at this. So yeah, enjoy the music. And just turning our transfer vehicle around now. And there it is! We can now see the lunar excursion vehicle. I'm docking without RCS, just to prove how simplistically easy this is. Even though some people, crazy gaming, don't even know how to dock. But I will be doing a tutorial on how to teach crazy gaming how to dock. And yeah, almost docked here. About to time warp in. Are we going to time warp? I cannot remember. I recorded this video like a week and a half ago, but I never really got around to doing the audio. And we are docked! There we go. Successful docking. The game crashed again there. So yeah, gonna save again as Return to Earth. We're just gonna quickly turn on that engine, dump the lunar excursion vehicle. Going through 2.5 kilometers. Lovely piece there by Johann Strauss. And we're going through 1,000 meters, 700 meters, 500 meters. And I'm deploying the parachute like that because it looks more realistic in my point of view. And yeah, we are at 200 meters, in air quotes, above the ground. I mean, I doubt that we actually are 200 meters above the ground. But anyway, yeah. And we are at 40 meters and coming down. And yeah, just saving there, there's a little crash. And touchdown! 20 meters above. So I guess that's the end of the video. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a lovely day. Like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you later. In the next video, I show you my Anton 5 rocket.